Hello everyone, welcome to KIVA EBULAYA Visa Tips. My name's Solomon Nambule, Mama Pitmoff, right from Uganda, Kampala City. I'm so excited to be back in my country. It's so beautiful, it's summertime. I can't tell you how I feel, how it feels to be home. So welcome to KIVA EBULAYA Visa Tips. It's the only program that gives you the tips before you board that plane to make it anywhere in the world where you want to be. Number one, I just want to say thank you so much to all the subscribers. Our family is getting big and big and big. Please keep subscribing. Thank you so much to the people who are commenting when I miss on something. I love you so much. Thank you so much to the people who are sharing these videos. Today I'm going to be talking about something so sensitive, something that everybody has been asking me. How can you turn your visitor's visa into a permanent residence? So you don't want to miss this. Please call a friend, call a relative to hear this. This has been one of the most popular questions that I get. So we are going to be discussing this today. Stay tuned and call a friend. Okay, so let's get into the program. How can you change your visitor's visa into a permanent residence, especially for Canada? I'm sorry, I'm talking about Canada because it's the only place that I know where I've been for so many years, and it's the best country in the whole big world. Okay, so number one, if you get a visitor's visa, usually at the airport, usually they give you 10 years, 2 years, 6 months. But basically, even if you have a visa for 10 years, when you get to the airport, there is a stamp that they put in your passport. Pay attention to that stamp. Usually the stamp that the immigration officer puts in your passport is the number of days or the period of time that you're legally allowed to be in Canada as a visitor's visa. Again, pay attention to the stamp that you get at the airport. It has the specific period of time that you're supposed to be in Canada. Most cases, it is 6 months. So now you're on a tourist visa or a visitor's visa. How can you turn it into a permanent residence while you're using the period of 6 months in Canada? Here is a legal way how you can do it. Number one, during your visitation, please make time to visit the schools, the universities, the colleges. Go there, introduce yourself. Tell them my name's so and so. I come from this country, but I would love to pursue this kind of program. Most of the time, they are going to refer you to the international students program or counselors. You go there, you tell them what you've done. For example, if you've been in Uganda, what you studied in Uganda and what you want to study. They will guide you for free without even charging you. This is free invitation. They'll be giving you all the information from qualified people. So what is this, the advantage? The advantage is you're not sending an email, you're not talking to a robot, you're talking to the actual people in the program, in that particular school. So use your time wisely. Then they'll guide you how to go, when to apply, and how you can apply. If you're very active, you're good enough, guess what? You might leave Canada with an admission in a college or a school that you wanted to be in. Remember, you cannot go to school on a visitor's visa. You need a student visa. But how are you using your time while in Canada? Find a school, get the admission letter. But you must leave Canada and then return as an international student. I've already told you, we had this conversation. Once you're an international student, the international student will lead you to a work permit. So you'll have a work permit, you'll be allowed to work a few hours, get some money. Upon your graduation, when you complete your course, then you can for sure apply for permanent residence. Boom. So remember, you came as a visitor, visited the college, made good networking, returned to Canada as a student, an international student. Upon your graduation, you already have the work permit. After you work, within 1 year, you apply for a permanent residence. So that is one way. The next way how you can turn your visitor's visa into a permanent residence is the same thing. During your free time, during these 6 months, in Canada, we have job agencies that recruit any kind of expertise. Please create some time. Do not just have fun. Just look out for those job agencies. Remember, in my previous video, I told you about the Canadian resume. So make sure before you come to Canada, you actually have a standard Canadian resume. So drop off those resumes. Tell them that I'm here for a visit, but I'm interested to work with your company. These are the skills what I have. This is what I can offer for your country. Make connections with remember the advantage you're having. You're in Canada. Another advantage you're having, you may even be given an interview to meet with a human resource. So use this time. You never know, God willing, you might leave Canada with a job. So once they offer you the job, then the company that has offered you the job can help you to process the work permit. Boom! You must exit Canada, go back to a country where you're coming from, and then come back with a work permit. So usually on the work permit, once you work in Canada 2 to 3 years, then you will qualify to apply for a permanent residence. So again, visitor's visa, visit a job agency, get a job, get a work permit, get permanent residence. Okay. Number 3, this is a very sensitive one, people. This is very sensitive, how you can turn your visitor's visa. Legally, I'm talking about the legal ways, how you can do it legally. So number 3 is through marriage. So please listen carefully. If you left your country when you're married, just as Mama Pitmouth, please don't do this way. Don't use it. If you left your country when you're common law, please don't do it. This is a way for singles. If you're single, you're in Canada, you're having fun, please try to network. Try to find, if you're looking for love, some people are not looking for love, but if you're looking for a partner, make good choices. Find a partner who is a permanent resident or a Canadian citizen. You never know where it will end up. Make sure you're loving this person genuinely, because you're single, you're really looking for love, and you're looking to settle in Canada. So please, once you're in a relationship, you came in for 6 months, that's a good time to really get to know each other. Then you leave Canada, stay in touch. You never know. This person, if they really see that you love them, you like them genuinely, they can sponsor you. So the next time you'll be in Canada, you'll be a sponsored person, as a common law partner, as a spouse, and boom. Actually, you come from wherever you come from. If you're coming from Uganda, you'll come from Uganda as a permanent resident. But remember, you started with a visitor's visa. You made some good friends, genuine friends. Please do not make any fraud relationship for the sake of getting papers. Make sure you love this person, and then you end up being a permanent resident. And then lastly, this is a very sensitive one. How can you turn your visitor's visa into a permanent residence? If at all, I'm saying you have to be genuine. In Canada, you have to be truthful. You have to be saying the truth. If you traveled or you got a visitor's visa, by the time you got a visitor's visa and you had a founding reason of fear for your life, again, I'm repeating it, you have a founding fear for your life, you are entitled, or you can apply for the refugee status or ask to seek an asylum in Canada. This option can only apply if you have a founding fear of your life in the country you're coming from. For example, in my country, politicians, your life is at stake. You know, if you think your life is at stake, you got an opportunity to get a Canadian visa. If you're learning your way, please, to save your life. Upon arriving in Canada, seek legal help, find a lawyer, how they can help you to seek asylum. If you've been in your country, you've been abused, domestic abuse, you've been trafficked, you don't know where you don't know how you ended up in Canada, you fear that when you go back to your country, you lose your life. Please, while you're in Canada, seek for legal help. They will advise you and they will help you seek for asylum. The most popular things that will help you out, you're a politician, domestic abuse, or the way you identify your social gender, how you identify yourself. If you feel it's not safe in your country and you got an opportunity to be in Canada and you feel once you return to your country, we might lose you, they will kill you, please, while you're in Canada, find a lawyer, find some legal help, and they'll help you. From the asylum, once they believe your story, once they believe your claim, you'll be granted to be a conversion refugee. From a conversion refugee, you'll be granted to be a permanent residence. From a permanent residence, you'll be granted to be a Canadian citizen. Again, where did it start from? It started from a visiting Canada with a founding reason that you fear for your life. So I cannot go beyond that. I've given you all the tips. To all of you that have been asking me how your visitor's visa can turn into a permanent residence, I feel I've discussed everything. If you feel you have any more questions, anything, please reach out to me. I'll help you out. But again, remember, I am not a lawyer, and I just give you these tips based on my experience in Canada, based on what I know. I'm not legally authorized to give you all these tips, but I'm just doing a volunteer job. On KIVA EBULAYA, we give each other tips and knowledge before you fly in Canada. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you next time. Next time we'll be talking about various topics, good things, and so please keep sharing these videos, keep commenting, keep laughing, and I love you all. Bye for now.